Greetings Star Wars fans and YouTubers, I'm back for my next review. I'm going to do the Legacy Collection, Wedge Antilles X-Wing Fighter. I've got it right here. This is a huge vehicle, and as I do with a lot of large vehicles, I'm going to split this into two parts. At first I'm going to do the figures, then I'm going to do the vehicle itself in another review. Here it is on back. It comes with two figures. It comes with Wedge and an unnamed droid. Now, for those of you who don't know, Wedge Antilles has a minor part in all three movies, but he's huge in the expanded universe. A lot of books, comic books, novels, even video games include Wedge. I'm going to start out with his droid here. He actually had a droid in what's collectively known as the Rogue Squadron novels, known as Mynock and Gate. He basically had the droid's memory wiped and had another personality afterwards. But anyway, a lot of people were hoping they would make that droid for a Hasbro action figure. A lot of people were hoping this was it, but they decided it wasn't. This droid's name is actually R2A3. He is from R4G9 from the Revenge of the Sith line. Basically, Hasbro had a really good droid sculpt, and they basically decided, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They've done this sculpt over 20 times with a lot of different droids. So notable ones I've done as reviews are R2X2 from the Legacy Collection, R2D2 from the Death Star Escapes comic pack, along with Luke Skywalker in Stormtrooper Disguise, and R2D2 from the Android set, one of the action figure sets, exclusive to Target. And that droid was a repack from the Resurgence of the Jedi R2D2. But anyway, they've done this droid a lot. If you collect it all, and you probably have this droid, even if you're a casual collector, this articulation is pretty easy. You rotate the dome clockwise to lower the middle leg, counterclockwise to raise it. He also has articulated legs and ankles. He also has wheels on the bottom of his feet. I'll raise and lower his leg for you. But yeah, a lot of people were waiting actually for R2D2 to be made from this sculpt, and that's why the Resurgence of the Jedi has such a high price on eBay. One of the reasons anyway. But this is a good sculpt, and I do agree, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep it the way it is. They could probably do a few more other droids out of this, although they're running out of color options. But yeah, this droid was unnamed when they first released this set. He was just some unnamed droid Wedge had. And basically, as I said, they just decided between Episode 6 and the Rogue Squadron novels, he was Wedge's droid at some point. Here's Wedge. Now, they've done Wedge several times before. The first time was in the Power of the Force 2 collection. They did him with a exclusive to a Millennium Falcon carrying case. And the next one they did, I've actually got him unopened. They did the OTC collection Wedge. This one's slightly taller. This was the first time they had him on cardback. Then they released him in the Legacy collection, right here. And after that, they released him on a vintage style cardback for the vintage collection right here. Now, a lot of people think this is the same Wedge. These Wedges are actually slightly different, even though they look very similar. They're just slightly different. This Wedge is a kit bash. I'll read what he's kit bashed from, and I'll read his articulation to you. Let's see. He is a kit bash from, let's see. Alright. He uses the legs and arms and the crotch from Dram Vakel. That's another X-Wing pilot. I think he's a comic book X-Wing pilot. And the gloves and helmet are from Wes Jason, and a new torso and head. He's also got a slightly different head sculpt than the Wedge that's on cardback for the vintage collection. This is his helmet, by the way. The helmet is quite movie accurate. I find it ironic that, you know, there's been a lot of debate about this Wedge. He's been very high priced in the States. They released him, you know, just a few times. In 2011, he commanded quite a high price on eBay. Then after that, he went down. They just re-released him again. I got the carded one you saw from Collector 1970 as a gift. But my friend the Budget Jedi told me in Boston, actually the entire X-Wing set went for $14.95 once on clearance, and that's cheaper, significantly cheaper than a lot of people were paying on eBay for the carded figure. So I just think that's kind of funny. Anyway, these are two good figures, and this is a fabulous set. I'm going to probably give these figures each at least an 8.5 overall. But yeah, pick up that set if you can get a good deal on it. And I will be reviewing the X-Wing next, so stay tuned, alright? This is Supreme signing out, and thank you for tuning in.